All right. So we're talking about different kinds of salary or wages and all that, right? The things, when you work, you expect to get paid, right? So you say wage, if it's hourly or weekly. You say salary, if it's monthly or yearly, that is annually. Yes? But generally speaking, we have one word. So we talk about 50K, 100K. What is the general word we have for the money you get paid?
Income.
Well, income is a good word. Let's keep it here. Income is a very good word. Look, this topic is a big topic. It might take a couple of days for us and a good number of videos, but it's a good topic. So you have to be very patient with this topic and help, because this is one of the most major topics in the world of human beings, right? Because especially grown-ups and adults. Now, the next stage is getting a job, so we need to know certain words. So, you said income, but we have the word help me.
Compensation.
Yes, compensation. If you go on a web page and compensation, it's right, T, B, C. What does that mean? Here in Canada?
To be considered.
Oh yeah, I've looked at many job ads.
Yeah.
To be
Considered.
To be considered. That means he has definitely looked at many ads now. They say salary to be considered, compensation to be considered, wage to be considered, the pay to be considered. To be considered is usually minimum wage. Sometimes they write that this one is competitive. Competitive. We pay competitive. Sometimes they say we have great pay. I want to go over how much? Minimum wage. Great pay. Yes? So, we have TBC to be considered. That's your compensation. And sometimes they offer you some other things. What are those other things called?
Benefits.
They offer you benefits. And perks. What are perks? Like benefits. Perks. Or perquisites, we say. Perquisites. Perks. Not pork, okay? Pork. Perks. Perks. Yeah? Perks would have other meanings too. Oh, she and her perks. That is the thing she does, her antics. But perks of a job would be the benefits. They give you a benefit package. Like what? What are the benefits like once you want to get a job?
Health insurance.
Insurance, like health insurance, could be a benefit. Very good. Tulio is really looking for a job. Health, insurance. So insurance could be a benefit. Yes? Like health insurance. What else? Good massage at work.
Vacation.
Not massage at work, no?
No.
No massage?
This one I never saw.
You never saw massage at work. What else?
Paid vacation.
Paid vacation. Good. Paid vacation. Very good. What else did you see?
Dental health.
Dental health care.
Dental
What-
care,
dental care. Dental insurance. Yes? So dental care. Good. Why? Because usually a usual normal health insurance does not cover dental care. That's not covered. So we have dental care, sometimes dental insurance, dental coverage. Good. That takes care of your teeth. Dentists are very, very expensive here in Canada. You can end up paying $2,000 for one filling, one very easy filling. So one trip to a dentist could cost you $1,000 minimum. Yeah. So be careful with those teeth, right? Use them for soft things.
Why are they so expensive?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call them right now. Where's my dentist? Do you want to talk to him? Why are you so frickin' expensive? Charlotte and you. I told you, if somebody charges you too much money, what do we call that? He what? He whatted me? Ripped me off. He overcharged me, right? Overcharged me. If someone, but they don't actually overcharge because that's their fee. The fees are really high here, like $1,000. That's why insurance is very important. If you break, what do we say for that? Heavens forbid. You know heavens forbid? Heavens forbid. Heavens forbid, if you break your arm and you're not insured, you end up paying thousands. Just go to the hospital, hello, everybody loves you so much, everybody's so nice. Yes? When you're leaving, oh, how much? $3,000 for putting your... It's easier to get a flight and like go back to your country and get treated and come back here. It's much cheaper. And many people do that. You see many people with broken arms on the plane sitting, why? I broke my arm, I couldn't go to the doctor. So the plane ticket is cheaper, plus the cost of the... Yeah. So, compensation, salary, wage, and all that. Okay, we're done with that. Sometimes they say the money in job ads, they write compensation is with your skills.
Depends on your skills.
Yeah.
And experience.
But depends on skills or experience, right? But instead of the word depends on, you do see the word depends on, but sometimes you see another word, a bigger word. They would write, yes, depends on skills and experience. Well, of course, depends on. Sometimes they write commensurate with skills and experience. So if you see this word, commensurate with, don't be shocked, like what's that word? It's commensurate. So commensurate. For example, we say the crime and punishment, the crime should fit the punishment. Should be commensurate with. Should be, you know, when something fits something, the ratio should be right. The proportion should be right. You know proportional to?
Yes.
You know proportional? So anyways, we're done with that part. Let's move on. Tian gave me the word income, which is good. What is your family income? Income is the money you make, maybe like during 1 year. He has very high income. Income is the money that comes in, right? Income. The government has income. A family has income. And what is the opposite of income? You have income and you have outgo, expenses. Is the opposite of expenses. If your expenses exceed your income, you know exceed? We have the word exceed. Exceed. Okay? You say my expenses exceed my income. So what happens to you? If your expenses, what's another word for expenses?
Expenditure.
Expenditures, very good. Expenditures. Expenses or expenditures. These words are essential. You need them all. All of them. So expenses or expenditures. We have expenses and expenditures. Expenditure. Everyone say expenditure.
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 So expenditure is the same as expense. You're in trouble. What happens? You'll have to
Ask for a loan.
ask for a loan. You have to get some money. What do we call that process? Let's say goodbye to hourly, monthly, get paid. What do? When that happens? If I get something from you for some time and I'll have to give it back to you, I'm doing what? It could be your pen, it could be your money. Somebody
Borrow?
said something. Yes, borrow. Easy. To borrow something from someone, right? If I borrow money from you. If I borrow money from you, you are doing what to me?
Lend.
You're lending. To lend something to someone. I would say, could you please lend me? No. Could you please lend me? No. Could you please lend me some money? Could you please lend me your book? Could you? Yes? Can I borrow? Or we don't say, could you lend me your book? We say, may I borrow your book for a minute? May I borrow something? Yes? May I borrow? The people on the street, and you hear this a lot, you see these people are sitting on the street and saying, what do they say? What do we call them? Beggars, right? To beg. And beggars. You know beggar? There's a person who begs. Now beg, different meanings. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon is a good one. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon means pardon. Pardon me. I beg your pardon. It's a very good and polite way of saying pardon me. It's good. If you go to the interview and say, I beg your pardon, like if you are in there for a job and it's a formal situation, don't say what? Say pardon. I beg your pardon. Remember this. This may help you with getting a job. It means you're a polite, well-spoken young man. If you say what? It's not a good way of asking things. So we say pardon, right? Instead of saying what, we say pardon. I beg your pardon. Now, I give you another expression. Sometimes you want to say, I don't agree with you. I disagree. So you say, I beg to differ. I beg to differ is a very good phrase. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. It's a good phrase. Say, I believe the transit system in Toronto sucks. And say, I beg to differ, you sir. So, I beg to differ is a very formal way of saying I disagree. And at the end of the day, if you also say, okay, you think like that, I think like this, Tien should remember. What did he say? Let's
Agree with disagree.
Let's agree to disagree. And I remember Jenny wrote, this is confusing on Facebook. So, let's agree to disagree. So, I should say goodbye to these, hoping that you wrote them down. So, I'm keeping them because I'm going back to this. Let's agree to disagree. It's a very good phrase. Let's agree to disagree. Cold?
No, it's okay.
Let's agree to disagree. Julia? Yeah? Is it clear? Let's agree to disagree. What does that mean, Kenta, to you? You say, Canada sucks. And I say Tokyo sucks. You say no, Toronto sucks. And I'm like, no, Tokyo sucks. And at the end of the day, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. You keep your opinion, I keep my opinion. Let's agree that we do not agree, that we disagree. Like gentlemen, let's agree that we did disagree. Tokyo sucks. No. No. So let's agree to disagree. We don't agree with each other, but let's agree, like nice guys, like gentlemen, that we don't agree. Let's agree to disagree. Okay, you think pink is better? I think pink is better. No. You think pink is better? I believe orange is better. So let's agree to disagree. You keep your opinion, I keep mine. Totally irrelevant. Yes? Irrelevant? You know irrelevant?
Yeah.
Just how do you spell it, Kenta? I.
R.
Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you, Kenta. Irrelevant. I-R-R-E-L-E-V-A-N-T. Irrelevant. What? I wrote irrelevant. You like it?
It sucks.
It sucks. So irrelevant. Yes? Is it correct? No, it's not okay. It's one of those tough words to correct it. It's irrelevant. So it's like this. Yeah. A couple of examples here. Like irrelevant details. Boring and irrelevant. Students viewed Latin as boring and irrelevant. Okay. If you say something that's totally irrelevant, what does that mean?
That's not important.
Not related. I'm talking about jobs, and then I start talking about, what was I talking about? Agreeing to disagree, and going to the beach, and having fun, and why she's cold. And completely irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. Besides the point, yeah? That's totally beside the point. Beside the point. Have you heard beside the point?
Yeah. I'll talk it.
Beside the point. I'm beating around the bush. What I said is totally, what you're saying is totally beside the point. Beside the point. Means, hey, what you're saying is totally irrelevant. It's not even related. You say, sometimes you say, oh, can I ask something totally irrelevant? Because a teacher is talking about something, and you want to ask something else. Can you ask something totally, can you ask something irrelevant? Can I say something irrelevant? You want to say something irrelevant. Or you say, I want to say something, sorry, but it's irrelevant, but we usually say that so people know what I'm going to say is irrelevant, but I want to say it. Okay, too much digression. The guy says, like, I have nothing to say, but I want to say it anyway. Have you heard that? I have nothing to say, but I want to say it anyway. Now, back to jobs. Fine, we talked about compensation, we talked about the benefits, perks, some of those benefits and perks, like insurance, like dental care, so on and so forth. We talked about income and expenses. But if my income exceeds my expenses, what happens? If my income exceeds my expenses, I'll have to borrow money, right? Very good. I'll be in?
Debt.
Okay, debt. But we don't say it like that.
Debt.
Debt.
Debt, right?
Yeah.
So B is not pronounced, it's silent.
Debt.
Debt. Because I'll have to what money? I'll have to
borrow money.
borrow money. Somebody should lend me money. Well, I was talking about this. Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your book? Could you please lend me some money? Huh? Could you please lend me some money? No, and he said no, of course he's not lending me any money. And I'll go to Darby. Can I get a loan? You get a loan. Yes? Loan. You should go take out a loan. Float a loan, take out a loan. You go to the bank and ask for a loan. Ask for you ask for money, you ask for a loan.